Grand Rising. Welcome to Indigo Crystal Goddess. Let's make sure mic is still on. Testing, testing. 1, 2. All right. I'm going to wait a little bit before I start. All right. I just got a download of all downloads. Boy, I got struck down on TikTok as usual. It's crazy because we're all saying similar things, but I'm the only one that's being struck down. Literally, they took my live. But when I was speaking on the live on TikTok, I was talking about a mature man here. So that's blocking your page and your ex. Okay. But anyway, we have 2 cards that I got to download about. I want to wait till I see some of my followers start to come in before I get started. All right. We're going to break up all this negative energy, this toxic energy. You guys cannot stop me. It ain't nothing but the archons and the reptilians. All right. So the first card we have out is mimic. Okay. You have someone who is mimicking you, copying you. They are literally studying you, every aspect of you, how you walk, how you talk, how you wear your hair. This person mimics your mannerisms, how you talk, how you walk, how you're built. They literally are mimicking you. All right. There's also a movie called Mimic. Okay, that came out where this extraterrestrial, I guess it was. I don't know. They never said where the creature came from, but it was mimicking us humans. Okay. It was mimicking us, how we walked, how we talked, it even learned how to speak to. And this little boy in the other episode, he actually could understand them. But anyway, mimic is significant. You got somebody mimicking you, copying you, emulating you, okay? And not in a good way. This is not emulation. Oh, I want to be like this person. No, this is emulation. I want to be this person. I want to mimic this person and take this person's place. It's really insidious, okay? The energy that this person is putting forward to be you, okay? They want to take you out of the way so that they can literally be you and walk in your energy as you, okay? This is somebody who could be a skinwalker. Okay, we're talking about shape shifting energy. All right, this person could literally, and everything got a little dark when I said that. This is a shapeshifter. All right, this is someone who falsified a DNA test. All right, they falsified a DNA test. They fooled the court by contaminating the sample. But I got the download of how they were able to contaminate the sample. Okay, because a court ordered DNA test was ordered. After the first DNA test was contaminated, the court ordered a mandated DNA test to be done by the court, by their labs and their doctors. Okay, so this person went to the DNA test place. They went there with you and still falsified the results. I'm going to tell you how. Just hang in there. I'm trying to wait for a few more people to come in. I'm going to pull one more card. We got blackmail here. So they could have blackmailed somebody to confirmation in order to look over the fact that you were not their child. Okay, whatever they did to contaminate a DNA test, they blackmailed somebody to look over it. Maybe they blackmailed somebody in the lab. I don't know, but they definitely did some kind of blackmail here. Come on in, tap the screen. Hi, I am Indigo Crystal Goddess. I am here to bring you an intuitive message. It doesn't matter how much people try to block me, stop me. I'm not going to stop. I don't know how to fail. Okay. I just got blocked on TikTok for bringing this message to you. They blocked me on my backup page, but that wasn't my main page. I got two pages, Indigo Crystal Goddess on TikTok. All right. My backup page is like 4,000 followers. My main page is 8,000 followers. Okay. Don't get tricked. Okay. I will never reach out to you for a reading unless you reach out to me first or you say something on my page, then I might respond. All right. So we have mimic. So you got somebody who's a whole out copycat. They're delusional about what part they're playing or who they even are at this point. They don't even know who they are at this point, collective. These people are so accustomed to walking in your energy and being in this privileged energy that they really don't know who they are anymore. Holy Spirit, what is this blackmail? Who is this person that's mimicking the collective? Who is being a copycat or a whole doppelganger? It's more than a copycat. A copycat is somebody who copies you, but they're still them. Okay. A copycat, they'll copy you. They may copy the way you wear your hair, or they may copy your clothes or your style, but they're still them. This is someone who's not your mother. All right. But she is so convinced she is you. Okay. Literally. So your mother, okay, who is not your mother, mind you, this is what Spirit is saying. This person falsified a DNA test. Now I'm going to tell you how. She took you to the room where they would take your sample, right? But before she took you to that room, she took you to the restroom. All right. And when she took you to the restroom, she sprayed her spit in your mouth and told you not to swallow it. Okay. Yes, she did. You were a very small child. She sprayed something in your mouth, but it was her DNA, and it was to fool a DNA test to make them think that you were their child. Yes. Yes, Celestial. I just got that download. She literally took you to the courthouse, all right, and sprayed her DNA in your mouth, all right, so that she could fool a DNA test, all right, so that she could mimic you, copy you, all right. Tell me more about this DNA test that where this woman spit in your. I cannot stress this enough. How she falsified this test by putting her DNA in your mouth. Okay, she sprayed her DNA in your mouth by spraying her spit. Okay, and told you not to swallow. I know it. I know. That's why they blocked me on TikTok a little while ago. Yeah, this judge knows the truth. This judge knows that this mother figure is not your mother. Even though she was able to fool a DNA test, she still is coming up as not your mother. And the FBI has now shut this whole thing down with a blackout because there's a mole in the FBI division. All right. So they don't know who they can trust. They've gone dark. All right. Tell me more about this judge that's not playing with this mother figure. This judge is not playing with this mother figure and trying to be your twin or your copycat all over a trust fund. They can't stop it, but they can sure frustrate the heck out of me. They're messing with my money. They're messing with my time. And they're also stopping people who really need to hear these messages. I know the Most High God is not going to keep tolerating this from these people trying to block the truth. But this was all over a trust fund. Okay. You were born a trust fund baby and your mother sprayed her DNA in your mouth to trick a DNA test so that she could continue to mimic you and your energy. And she is now under judgment because this judge is not playing with her or whoever she's working with here. This is not your mother. And she don't want you to know it. She could be the one that's blocking my page She could be the one that's attacking my platform because she doesn't want you to find out that she literally sprayed her DNA in your mouth to fool a DNA test. And now this new judge is asking for a new DNA test, and she no longer has access to you. She doesn't have access to you anymore. Yeah, now you're getting this adjudication because she no longer has access to you. She can't fake a DNA test now. She can't spray her DNA in your mouth. They already have your DNA on file. They don't need another sample from you. But they want a sample from her or him, whoever this is for, because of adjudication here and a trust fund. So they put your trust fund under some kind of an appeal. Okay. There was some type of child molestation that went on here. Okay. And when I did this live on TikTok, not even 5 minutes ago, I was talking about a child that had been essayed at 10 months old. That could be significant. Like, you may not remember because your brain literally created new neural pathways so that you would forget, so you could function. Okay. So you could continue to function. Tell me more about this mother figure that's not your mother. Your mother is not your mother, okay? She falsified a DNA test by spraying her DNA in your mouth to trick a DNA test. And she's been mimicking you or copying you the entire time. She is a copycat doppelganger. Clarify mimic. Clarify mimic, Holy Spirit. We have a private investigator here, Magnum PI. Somebody you could have loved watching that show, Magnum PI. Well, you have a private investigator who is involved, who knows that this is not your mother. Okay. This is not even my crime deck. This is just my regular deck. I tried to separate my crime deck from my regular deck so I could do a regular reading, but it always comes out. Judification is here. And then there's a new judge in town. All right. I just saw Wide Earp. Okay. This is a judge that don't play. This person is trying to look out for this child that was molested at 10 months old. Okay. And this private investigator is giving this judge all the ammunition they need, proving that this person falsified a DNA test and is mimicking your energy. Okay. This is somebody who was trying to undermine the judicial system. It's blurry. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not fighting against a platform. I'm fighting an entity. I saw this movie yesterday. It's with Halle Berry and I can't think of the other guy's name, but they were trying to stop the end of the world. It was on regular TV here in Texas, and they were trying to stop the end of the world. The moon was actually some kind of alien base or something, and we had created. Apparently, we were all seeded by extraterrestrials. This is what the guy was finding out, that what everything you learned was a lie. Okay, that we were actually seeded by extraterrestrials here on Earth. Different extraterrestrials came and seeded different races. And her and this guy, they were trying to stop the end of the world. Like, the world was about to be destroyed by the moon. Okay, crashing into it. And it was a entity that was coming up against them. This entity was nanotechnology. So I am coming up against AI, literally. I am up against the literal entity AI that is becoming self-aware. Okay. So it follows wherever my IP goes. It follows my signature. We all have a signature. All right. Your phone is giving off a signature. So anytime your phone logs into an app, it knows. Okay. I'm going to call it or they. Okay. I'm sorry about the blurriness. Hopefully the Most High God will clear it out. But yeah, tell me more about this entity that's stalking the collective. It's not just stalking me, it's stalking you as well. This entity is following you every platform you go on. All right. I need one card, Holy Spirit. Okay, Spirit says we're through with that. Yeah, you have a lawyer also that's fighting for you, divine masculine, divine feminine. You got a private investigator. You got a lawyer, a private investigator, and a judge that's working on your behalf. Okay. So you're no longer alone in this. Nobody knew about you. But somebody here, I feel like they thought you passed away, or they told this person that you were gone. Okay. They told the judge you were gone. Or they told the judge, um, that they didn't know where you were. I don't know what they told the judge. They lied and said that they were your child or they were your mother. And they could have told this judge you passed away so that they could continue to get access to your trust fund. Okay, I'm also picking up on the movie Tyler Perry, where the girl, she was about to get married. The guy's name was Charlie. Okay. And the guy was very abusive to her, but her mother was a karmic. All right. And her mother was telling her, oh, he's a good man because he had money. He was over a bank. Okay. And he was also over her trust fund that she didn't even know she had inherited from her father. So that could be significant. Like you could have inherited a trust fund from your father, but you don't know about it because your mother has been keeping complete and utter access to your trust fund. All right. Um, she wanted to have complete control over your life, over you. She had a lot of control over this younger sister. She also had dressed up her older daughter, all right, 747, as I said that, gave her a bath and sent her into this masculine energy because he wanted her. He wanted this woman's daughter, okay? So I'm going to say somebody could be confessing this on their deathbed while they're dying. All right. Somebody here could literally be dying, passing away, going through this transition, and they're confessing everything, begging for forgiveness. All right. They're begging for forgiveness from the Most High God for what they allowed this woman to do to you, what they have allowed to happen. They knew about all of this. Clarify, who is this? Yeah, this could have also been the government, could have been involved. This could also be why your page is being stalked and monitored and gang stalked, because the government is also involved. This could have been some kind of crimes against humanity here that went on, something that was done against the collective. Okay, the whole collective. Clarify, this crimes against humanity. Yeah, there's some kind of malpractice lawsuit going on here, some kind of crimes against humanity, and they want to shut you up and silence you. Okay. This is somebody that's a show off. They're very loud and arrogant and obnoxious. This mother figure, but she tries to play very quiet and humble. She was a part of some Eastern Star or cult. Okay. Somebody told me don't say the name of the cult. I try not to get myself in these situations, but I have to say what I see. Okay, I have to leave that up to the Most High God. Somebody put a contract out here on you, physical or spiritual. They thought they were above the law. This mother figure, she thought she was above the law, that she would never be found out or arrested. This was attempted. All right. All because of this trust fund that was under some kind of adjudication. All right. Somebody tried to appeal you being the beneficiary. They put it under appeal. And the court is like, you know what? Why was this even appealed? You were clearly the beneficiary. But then this person came and said you passed away. I don't know. Somebody signed a contract with the devil. What? Yeah, they're under judgment. Somebody tried to sacrifice you. They put a contract out on you. They signed in blood. Somebody made a deal. They wanted to get access to this trust fund. So they made it, put out a contract, spiritual contract here. Yeah. hmm It doesn't matter. Whatever you paid for, like you paid for somebody's death, Guess what? You're dying. They're dying. They put a contract out on you, baby. A contract, a spiritual contract, try to sacrifice you to Lucifer, okay, or whatever cult or coven they deal with. They put a death contract out here. You were supposed to already be gone. Somebody wanted to be a rapper. They made a deal. They wanted to be a singer, a rapper. They wanted to be famous. So they gave you to this person as a sacrifice. All right. Somebody could be some kind of a religious leader, a high ranking religious leader. Confirmation with the phone call. Taurus energy as well. This could also be a judge here. The Hierophant could be a judge. The Hierophant could be God himself has intervened here. This judge could literally be God. This judge could literally be the Most High. And he is not playing with these people. Clarify that this Hierophant, yeah, look at that strength. This is the Most High God giving you strength to endure and to hold on so you can get justice here. You're being given strength by the Most High God. And he's not playing with these people. He's taking them out one by one. And he's starting with this mother figure who committed these crimes against a child or against humanity here. Spirit says this was crimes against humanity, the world. Okay, this was a crime against the world, not just you. Okay, clarify this crimes against humanity. This was the government. Okay, the Hierophant also represents the government, powered governmental officials. Okay, wow, this is crazy. Look at you. You got you got the hermit and temperance. All right. So you could be this earth angel energy who's in isolation. You're a hermit right now. You're being hid out by the divine. You're in spiritual witness protection. You're in spiritual witness protection. This is why spirit has you kind of locked away, because the court can't figure out who's the real you. You have so many copycats, so many people mimicking your energy that they don't know who's you and who's not, who's right, who's not right. This may be why they haven't contacted you yet. Huh? This could be somebody's ex who is a Virgo, okay? This person could have also been trying to mimic your energy using a third party, a Leo. Tell me about this lawyer that is now fighting for the collective. Yeah, somebody sees you as an empress. Okay, they see you as a earth angel. Okay, you're coming up as the empress or emperor. There's no gender, and they want to help you. Somebody could be doing this pro bono. Whoever this mother figure is, she wanted to be able to sail away to calmer waters. She wanted to be at peace after the storm, but the storm is just beginning for her. She thought she was above the law. She thought she would never have to pay for this contract that she put out on you. This is why she's been projecting all of this chaos towards you, or trying to project chaos towards you. Mm-hmm. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Okay, you're no longer burdened and weighed down. All right, you're no longer burdened and weighed down, and you're seeing this person for what they really are and who they really are. Okay, I don't know if I got these cards upside down or what. She thought she was above the law, that she would never be found out. Now she's under judgment. All right, I'm finna get out of here. It's getting hot. Clarify Temperance and the Empress. I'm getting hot. I gotta get out of here. You got the Empress clarifying the Empress, okay? You are full of creative ideas. Things are about to come into fruition. You're about to sail away to calmer waters, okay? You're not knit yet. I'm hot. Get out of here. I got to go get my fan. I'll come back later on. But yeah, you're going to be sailing away to calmer waters. You got the Empress clarifying the Empress. You got 555, which is change. Changes is on the horizon, baby. And they can't stop it. They can't stop this change that's coming in for you, this peaceful new beginning. You deserve this. This should have been yours a long time ago. Tell me about, okay, this could be a feminine. You could have a feminine lawyer here that's also an Empress that's working on your behalf. Yeah, to get you this Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you could have a female lawyer who's also an Empress, who's working on behalf of an Empress. Y'all see, I'm sweating. I got to get out of here. I'm going to come back and I'm going to use my true crime, but you're coming up as the Queen of Swords. You cut everybody you needed to cut off, all right? And you faced death. It's in the reverse because it got returned to sender. Death got returned to where it was sent from. Yeah, you healed from something that was supposed to take you out. One more card, Holy Spirit, and closing this out. Yeah, a Queen of Swords. Yeah, you got a Queen of Swords here working on your behalf. All right. Someone who sees your value with the Four of Cups in the reverse. They see your value. They know that you are this alchemist. All right. You're manifesting this against a warlock, a Virgo. Don't have to be a Virgo, but this is somebody from your past, an ex that worked with your mother. They may have been lovers with the lover card here, and they're both under judgment. They might have been messing around with each other, but this person sprayed her DNA in your mouth to falsify a DNA test, and it's all come out. I had to bring that download to you. Talk to you later. Bye.